Hey YouTube, it's Matt with Olympus Reptiles, and here's the thing. I recently had my physical for the year, and my doctor literally told me to drink more. He said my good cholesterol is too low. The easiest way to raise that was alcohol. The problem is I took it to heart, and I've done a little too much of that today. Therefore, today, we're going to turn our YouTube over to our Patreon members. They're going to tell you about their experience on our Discord, which I really believe is the future of what we do. It includes things like talking about snakes, getting help with snakes, buying snakes, selling snakes, playing Cards Against Humanity, and building friendships that, I don't know, they might even make you move across the country. So I'm going to mute myself and shut up and walk away and let them tell you without me even having an influence on it what exactly is going on. So without further ado, I am now turning it over to our Patreon members.
So I'm Corey Heft. I'm with Colorado Cold Bloods, one of the partners within Colorado Cold Bloods, and just want to mention that the Patreon and the Discord for Olympus Reptiles has been a godsend. It's a blast. It's fun. We do fun things, make good friends. We do things like play Cards Against Humanity, or honestly, we constantly chat with each other. It's a blast. So a few different things in general. It's been great to be able to talk with each other and communicate with each other, jump in and be able to help each other out. So you're able to kind of jump in there and ask your questions, and everybody's at different levels. So we all understand that, and I think that's great because everybody's got a different level of experience, and we're able to kind of share that with each other. Things that we've each individually run into, and you don't have to worry about any of the judgment that comes with some of these Facebook groups or any of that kind of stuff. Another thing that I can personally speak to is that it's nice to have a place where we're able to sell our animals comfortably, and know that we're not going to have to worry about anything scammy going on. We have personal relationships with a lot of the people that we're either buying or selling from. And to me, that adds an extra level of comfort that, people can realize and acknowledge that, if there's a shipping delay or something like that, when it comes to, hey, we got weather, some people are more comfortable with that because they know you, and we're all familiar with each other. So that's my take on Discord and Patreon through Olympus. I think that they're fantastic. All of the people are fantastic. Our community is great, and I really don't have anything negative to say about it, truthfully. So it's great.
I'll play off of what Corey was saying. I'm Chris Sexton with Heli Guy Serpents. I have been one of Matt's patrons for over 2 years. For quite a while now, but long before I started the Discord. Like a lot of the guys, I found Matt on YouTube trying to, even though I've been keeping reptiles off and on most of my life, I'm fairly new to breeding them, and I found Matt's videos of tips and tricks on breeding and definitions of morphs. And the Patreon transition to using the Discord service was honestly instrumental in my success this year. Not only with understanding and tips and tricks for breeding and setting up the incubator. Hell, a fellow Patreon member drove down and helped me build the room I'm in. That's there's a lot of friendship there. Sold some animals there. It's nice to have a conversation with people, keep in touch with people. I have some experience with some species outside of ball python, so it's nice to be able to answer questions and concerns there. And then just the community. It really is a community. They play games, chat, wish each other well, commend our each other's experience. But honestly, my favorite part about the Discord is you don't have any of that Facebook drama. You just don't. There's people on our Discord that have just getting into keeping snakes, and people like Matt who've been keeping them for 20 years, and you run it as a true business, and you can come to the Discord, ask questions, and not be judged. I think that's worth a couple bucks a month to have an outlet for that. And social media has its place, but can be so toxic, and it's just none of that in a community like Discord. like we have on the Olympus Discord.
My name's Brian King. I'm just getting started with breeding and with King family pythons, and started with Patreon well before there was Discord, and I think Discord was going for a long time before I was even aware of it and had joined in, and so I definitely found the value of just being a Patreon member before Discord, and now with Discord, even much more so. Again, like others have said, just for me, the sense of community, a community of like-minded people without judgment that are just positive, supportive, and just sharing their love for the hobby, to me is the most valuable part. I mean, just the friendliness, happy birthdays, it's not just the drama and the negativity and people trying to push their own agendas. It's really a group of a wide range of experience and abilities, just there to really help and support one another, and give some good information in a positive and friendly and supportive way. I've had a lot of help just with things from like the business side is just getting started. Just had my first clutch this year, working on a business logo and those types of things of really getting a business started, information about starting to vend at shows and just all those types of things, as well as I've sold a ball python on the Discord. And so definitely I think the benefits that come with it and collective knowledge in a very positive and supportive space is definitely worth the $5 or a month or more. And I think a whole lot more, honestly. I mean, I think it's a bargain at starting at $5. And so we would just love to continue to grow the hobby and have more people join us and share their experiences with the group.
My name is Jojo, and I have been an Olympus patron for a little over a year now. And from Olympus, you can buy cool snakes like this one here. This one is bad. Look at him. Looks like somebody put a cigar out on him. He's a sweet GHI Mojave I got from Matt. But you know what? You could do more than that. I have actually bred my first snakes this year, and I have actually, instead of selling one, I've traded one with my good friend Anna, who she also had her first clutch this year. So I had one that she wanted. She had one that I wanted to add to my collection. So we just traded. And speaking of Anna, I was looking for my own place back home in West Virginia. And she says to me one day, why don't you just come out here to Nebraska? And I thought, that's a good idea. I don't have any family over here because I'm a Rolling Stone. So I end up buying my first house, moving halfway across the country with lots of snakes and stuff. And now I have lots of friends in this area. And thanks to Anna, friendships, help on Discord. You guys need help with anything. There are so many experienced people. There's new people, new to the hobby. We get all types there. It is a great community, and I urge you, support Olympus and join it. You won't be disappointed.
My name's Jocelyn. I'm a new breeder with Soul Bottle Snakes. This is Groby. I actually bought him on the Patreon. He is an absolute sweetheart. I've actually bought 6 snakes from different members on the Patreon, and every single one of them has been amazing. They've all been very attentive. They've answered questions. They've all been willing to help me and work with me on payments. And honestly, they actually all helped me through a very difficult time when one of my snakes actually passed away from an injury. So they're a great group of people. They don't judge. They help. They give as much advice as they can. And I cannot stress enough how great they are. I don't know what I would do with my collection if I didn't have them to help me out, honestly.
Patreon's been great. And Discord, I've been on there for a little over a year. I've gotten help with rats on new beddings. I sold a snake on there. It was super nice. I've been getting into more higher end stuff, trying to sell it on Morph Market. And it just seems like there's a lot of scams on there. So joining this Discord and Patreon has been awesome. making the friends. Drove and helped a couple of people out at their house. It's great.
I'm Kayla from Marvel Balls UK. Now, as you can tell, I'm not like all these guys in here. I'm not actually in the UK, in the US. I'm in the UK. So the way I benefit is slightly different from everybody else here. I can't buy the snakes, but I can still get the Discord and ask questions and be part of that community, which for $5, I would definitely any day pay that. It's building those friendships. I consider a lot of people in here as more family now, because we are so close, and it's just amazing the community that you build. In any way, I would love to get a lot more from it. So I guess I would love more UK people to join in. That way we'd be able to sell snakes that way, and I wouldn't be on my own. And we could sort of build up a mini community just from over here, which would be amazing to have more people from over here join.
My name is Anna. I'm with Flat Mountain Pythons, and I started following Matt on YouTube January of 2019. We had just a handful of ball pythons at that time, and then shortly thereafter joined his Patreon. And I'm the one that got him into doing the Discord. I'd been using it for gaming for years, and I just felt it was time to really start building the community that way. And I'm glad I did. It's been fantastic. Facebook had become very toxic, and I'd had my own bad experiences with people, my asking one question and them seeing the setup or something with the snake and just being very negative. And I'm a very sensitive person. It was very hurtful. And he and I both wanted a community or a place that his patron members could come to and be very non-judgmental, which all of his patron members are. It's a very open community, and everyone's non-judgmental and gives great advice. If you show a picture, they're going to help you with your answer. And if they see something out of place, they may mention it, but it's in a very non-judgmental way of like, hey, can we help you with this? Or they may even just privately discuss it with you. But they're going to be there to help you, with any question you have. And it's great that he's opened it up for sale by everyone else. You can buy snakes from other patron members, because he doesn't breed every morph out there. And other members do, or they breed, other types of snakes or even other reptiles. So it's been fantastic. I have really enjoyed the community. I have made great friends. In fact, my best friend, I drug her all the way out here from West Virginia. And we've got another really good friend now, Kayla. We're going to drag her out here from the UK. But I do agree with her. It would be fantastic to have other members join from the UK for her sake, so she could have a good community out there too. I've bought several snakes from members. I bought from Chris and Andy and Corey, and I love them all. In fact, the snake I brought from Andy, we're breeding her this year. So cross your fingers. She gives us some beautiful albino or fire albino babies. But yeah, I'm really super excited for the direction Matt has for his Patreon and Discord this next year, and would challenge anyone to come join us. $5 for 1 month. Come see what it's about. And yeah, I'm very excited. So thank you for giving us some time, and we'll look forward to seeing you in Discord.
I'd like to invite anybody to join us. And again, it's not about me. It truly is about everybody else in the community we've built. And I can't thank everybody that's here enough. We're going to do more things like this. Hopefully we can show more animals, because obviously with no internet at the reptile house, I'm stuck at my house. So that part kind of sucks. But it's coming. The work orders in that internet. But I want to thank each person who's here for being here and sharing their experience. I want to let you know we're far from perfect as far as the Olympus Reptiles goes. Our Discord is great. What we've done on Patreon has been far from perfect. We've been late on some things, and we're not perfect, but we're always improving. We've only been at this truly producing snakes for 5 years. We're a lot newer than people think we are. But with that, I heard Anna, as I say, I was walking back up, say she had her own bad experience on Facebook. So did I. I've seen it firsthand. That's why I'm so passionate about building a different thing. So if you're not here, come give us a look. And don't give us a look for me. If you're paying monthly money for me, man, you're probably not getting full value. You use the Discord. I laugh at the fake marble balls I was down in the corner. If you're using the full Discord, then you're going to be getting your value in the community we've built. I love it. Look at that pie down there. Oh my goodness, that thing's beautiful. So there's all kinds of things.
Got him on the Discord.
What else going on? There's that little clown I see in the bottom right corner. So there's all kinds of cool things. There's people here with experience that I don't have. You're going to be able to get help from others besides just me. I know, Chris Sexton, I'm going to call you out right here in front of everybody because you have a wealth of experience on some animals I don't have. And I know you've been a wealth of knowledge for people. There's so much help here. There's so many good people here. I am truly humbled to be a part of it. So come join us. Give it a shot. See what you think, because I think we can change the future of reptiles. All right, guys, that's all I got. Anybody else want to say anything before we close and get out of here? All right, see you. Nothing is like a wedding. Forever hold your peace. All right, guys, thank you so much. I love each and every one of you. Patreon, you guys are great. We'll see you next time.